name is Danny Wallace and I am the Queen Bee. I grew up on the council estates of Preston and I was furious when I found out that the Queen was born the Queen. So I set about creating the I am the Queen Bee movement to help more people show up for Wise and Rise and reclaim their birthright to success. There's this quote that goes, aerodynamically bees should not be able to fly, their little wings shouldn't get their fat little bodies off the ground, and bees don't care what humans think is impossible, bees fly anyway. And so I wanted to create a space and community where we could do what bees do when they're building something new and festoon and link arms and help each other.
I need to get to know this woman. I need it in my life.
Who is this woman? I need a piece of that.
As a survivor of domestic abuse and homelessness and clawing my way back up from rock bottom, I wanted to be able to put my hand behind me and say, come with me, you don't have to struggle.
I had a dream of something that I wanted to do, and Danny, she got me there.
You're just me!
How the bloody hell did I get here?
Often as business owners, we hide behind our businesses. But as the saying goes, closed mouths don't get fed. If you're not speaking about your business, who's gonna know about it? If you're not speaking about your mission and how you can help people, how are you gonna help the people you wanna help?
I just made a wish come true.
A speaking coach is somebody who's gonna be the hands at your back.
Wow, Danny made a wish come true. She helped me get there.
I'm buzzing.
It's life-changing. What an amazing journey. Oh my goodness me, I loved it. Oh, I loved it.
We actively encourage people to be themselves because that's the most magnetic thing about you. What people gain when they participate and be inspired is that spark of belief in themselves that creates a furnace, that creates a bonfire, that creates an inferno.
Wow. It is the ripple shot of life-changing.
It doesn't stop there. The community creates bonds and friendships that are absolutely forged for life. It really does become so much more than speaking.
How you feeling?
It felt like I'd picked up to this really enormous thing. That was awesome. Epic. Phenomenal. It was a bit more intense than I thought it was going to be.
Exhilarating.
Went fast.
It felt amazing.
Exhausted.
Thinking at all about wanting to stand on a stage yourself or running a workshop, get in touch with Danny, you're not regret it.
You want somebody like that in your corner.
It was brilliant. The atmosphere was set, the stage was set, and it was passion.
The Be Inspired Mastermind is for anybody who is ready to take the leap to the next step in their business. You can get in touch with me by following me across the socials at the Queen Bee Danny, or you can head on to my website where you can learn more about the incredible things that we do as part of IATQB. It's www.iamthequeenbee.co.uk. That's peace. Good morning, everybody. Oh my God. It's Be Inspired Week, y'all. It is Be Inspired Week. This is not a drill. Thursday, Friday, this week, we are going to be in Manchester. I've got my show nails on. I got a little bit of black and gold sparkly happening. I've dyed my hair last night, which means I've got a lovely sort of dyed red hairline up here. Shall I show you my hair? I don't actually need these on today. So I'll show you my hair. I have, you'll be pleased to know I've washed it. But I have a veritable mane of hair now, by the way. Like, there's a lot of hair going on down here. I feel like I'm going through like a new metal situation. So yeah, I might even wear my hair down for the maybe for day one, maybe see how it does. It does my head in when I wear my hair down. It's so long. Look how long it is, like all the way down to my boobies now. But yes, welcome to the Shoutouts Rise Up Show, everybody. Can I just check something? I have had the busiest week last week. I mean, I say the busiest. It's not. This week is definitely the busiest week. I had a really busy week last week. I had gigs up and down the country because that's what you do the week before a massive big event, don't you? You book gigs in all over the world, don't you? That's what you do. So thank you to everybody that's checking in to make sure that I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, I don't want any rumors going around that, like, I am not okay. I am the furthest away from not okay as could be. I had a little bit of a head cold last week, and thank God it was last week and not this week, because this week I feel brand new. Yes, I do. All right. What is popping? Let me tell you. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have the show Rise Up Show here on Facebook on Wednesday. We're also over on LinkedIn as well, as we bring our expert guests. I don't know what's happening with my hair now. I just wanted to show you like how long. It's very, very long. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we have the show Rise Up Show here on Facebook at the Queen Bee Danny page, or in my free community, which is the IATQB Hive. On a Monday, we set our intentions for the week together. So whatever it is that you are wanting to achieve this week, I want you to tell us as a collective, because that way we can be accountable to each other. We've told the universe, but we've told each other as well. And we can go out and get those things. Yeah, right? But once we say them, so our thoughts become our words become our actions become our outcomes, right? So if we can help in any way, shape, or form move you along towards your desired outcome, which is of course rising up, then let's do that. So I want to know from you in the comments, whatever the comments are, what are your intentions for this week? What is going to make this week a win? I like Mr. Magoo. I don't know what's happening up here now. Try not to be too distracted by the state of my hair. It hasn't been done on account of the fact it's so fluffy and freshly washed. Who is here this morning? You're saying, wait, thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. My hair is fire. Thank you. This week, I'm going to deliver Jules Kelly an incredible talk at Be Inspired Shit the Bed. It's happening. It is happening. And I could not be more excited. I know that excitement is my default setting. I am quite aware. And I know you guys like to come in here for the energy. But this week is going to be absolutely off the scale. So Thursday and Friday this week, we're going to be at the Impossible venue in Manchester. There's still a couple of tickets left in the room Thursday or Friday. If you still want to join us, you've been procrastinating, you need to be getting a move on, because we are going to be closing the doors for tickets imminently, because we will have sold out. So I need to know if you're coming. I need to know if you need a ticket. I need to know if you have been sitting on the fence and have been a bit wobbly about, oh, do I come, do I not come, do I feel a bit nervous, do I not? There are also online tickets available so that you can watch from the comfort of your own home. So if you can't make it, or you can't be there on the days, or say if you're working or whatever, you can't actually watch along live with us, it's okay. If you get an online ticket, you can watch from home and you can watch on demand. So if you think it's quite, oh my goodness, I don't think I can watch the whole thing in one go, well, that's fine, because we're going to chop it all up for you so you can pick from the buffet of awesome. So let's have a look. What have you guys got going on? Who is this? This week I'm starting to put healthy habits in place for putting my needs before others, as it's been sucking the life out of me. I hear you. Pushing the needle forward. I've decided to push forward the next stage of my business. I've been holding it back. Not sure why, but I may as well go for it. Absolutely. You may as well. And if you need some motivation, if you need that firecracker up your arse in order for you to get moving, then Get to Be Inspired ticket is going to do just that for you. I am unapologetic about how excited I am about this. I know that all the speakers are incredible. I know that because I've been working with the majority of them for the past 6 months in some way, shape, or form. I know that our VIPs are going to be incredible. I know that because either I've worked directly with them in the last 6 months in some way, shape, or form, or I'm really connected to them and I know what value they're going to be bringing to the table. I know for a fact that the value that you guys have got going on is important. Nicki James, you've got a podcast launching this morning. Do you want to come and jump in and tell us about it? Let me know, and I'm going to pop you the link. And if you want to come and join us for 5 minutes, then you can. Because Nicki Louise James, my incredible friend, has got something really, really exciting happening today, and you guys need to get amongst it. Because as you know, over here, it isn't just about me. It's about what you guys have got going on as well. So give me a second. I'm going to see if I can get Nicki this. I know she's got to be on a live for her community at 10 o'clock. So let me see if I can get her on, then I'll get her on, because what she's got to share is amazing. You guys need to know about it. So let's see if I can pull this out of the bag. I'll see. So yeah, Nikki's got something incredible happening today. Let me know in the comments if you've got something happening today. I want to know. I want to big you guys up. I want to shout out what incredible things you guys have got going on in your world. So Nikki, if you are watching along and you've got 5 minutes to come and jump in with us, oh, you can't now. I've got to get ready for the launch of it. She's got a big thing happening. So what we'll do is we will either jump a little live, maybe a bit later on, or see what's happening. Or we'll definitely share it in the hive for you, sweetheart. Marcus, can I just do a big shout out to the incredible Marcus Wright? Marcus Wright has the fantastic Spill the Tea. Have I got that right? Podcast show over here on Facebook. He is interviewing phenomenal people, really, really inclusive show. Also, he is one of the producers at Ivy's community theatre group, and she's just done the best show ever. They had a big party to celebrate on Saturday night. So huge thank you to Marcus, and a huge well done for performing as well. Like, he was Todrick Hauling. It was amazing. This week he is working on MW Coaching Business. I'm going to create my new page and look at my website to rebrand it, so it's everything that I do together in one place. It makes total sense. Sarah Finley's leaving Italy today. Oh, Sarah Finley. But you have been at Tashi's wedding, have you not? Which looked like a fairy tale extravaganza over at Lake Como. So huge shout out to friend of the show, friend of mine, friend of the Hives, and also Be Inspired alumni Natasha Hamilton of Atomic Kitten, who got married the day before yesterday, and it looked just absolutely stunning. Her and Charlie got married on Saturday, and it looked absolutely beautiful. So you're so lucky. I know you know to have been there. So I hope you had the most phenomenal time, and I can't wait to see you really soon. You are speaking in a Spencer at this event this weekend. Heard it's going to be amazing. It is Be Inspired. Nina's going to be speaking at Be Inspired on Friday. We have got such a big week happening. So loads of you have got loads of things happening this week, and huge love to all of you who've got stuff going on. If you haven't already, I'll let you go at 10 o'clock. Go and get over to Nicki James' page, just brand new. Oh, she's there. She's in the back. I can see you. Are you coming in? Give us a little wave. She's coming in. Nicki James in the house. She's there.
Hello. She's forgotten about me. How very done.
Do you know what? There is a million things on all of my list. You want to see the size of my list? And I just thought then when I said you thought, oh God, I even thought about you when I opened my eyes this morning. Must remember to send Nikki the StreamYard link. Yeah, but that's not helpful when you were meant to be here at 9:30 and you've got a big launch event at 10 o'clock.
I'm excited. Shitting myself excited, but it's all good.
Can you tell us about what it is that you're revealing or you're unleashing into the world at 10 o'clock? Because I've
kind of unleashed it a little bit. So like with everything, like you get all excited.
Just let a bit slip out.
Well, it's been torture, mate. So basically, we put together this podcast, and as of Saturday, I was told that it was it was searchable, and all I wanted to do was be like, I want to tell everyone about it. But yeah, so we've launched my brand new shiny podcast called We Are Seen, which is very exciting.
This is amazing. This is something that you've been cooking up in many different guises now for about 18 months. Like, it's been in process for this long. And, being your friend and we've been on the Rockstar Level Up journey together. We've just come back from the retreat a couple of weeks ago. Knowing all the things that you've been working on and everything you've got coming out in your world, this has been a real labour of love for you, hasn't it?
It really has, because it's a way for me to be able to spread my message further. It's not even about me. Like, realistically, whatever happens off the back of today, it's not really about me. It's about the people that I can reach, because I believe that women in business should be seen and heard. Women in general, because obviously I'm a women only. Sorry, guys who are watching.
We see you, people, humans, we see you too.
I still see you. I actually have been talking about that quite a lot recently. Am I actually being inclusive enough by just saying that women should be seen and heard? Because I believe everyone should be seen and heard. So really, guys can get something out of it. It's just I throw in the women now and again. But I do massively believe that we spend so long in business changing ourselves. Why? We should be seen for who we are and stand in our truth. So this was like another part of my evolutionary journey. Get it out there. Like, spread your message further, because that's what we should be doing. We should be banging the drum and telling people, hello, I'm here. Pay attention to me. I've got something for you.
Exactly that. And if of the same kind of value set as what I am, if you're not talking about what it is that you do, if you're not sharing your message through your social media, through what you're saying, all of this sort of stuff, then you are not going to help the people that you want to help. And that is really what you champion people to do, isn't it? That you are such a champion for. I see you with all of your clients, you get so involved because you believe in them
my
so
God.
much.
I get so, but I feel like this podcast is gonna be like another thing for me to completely exhaust myself because I'll be so involved now in every single person listening to that. I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing, woman?" But like, look, like we have to be like that. Like, it's like I was shat myself about this podcast, quite frankly. Like,
Yeah.
had a massive wobble. Was supposed to launch last week, didn't. I was like, right, it's happening. We're gonna do this thing because every time you do something different and you know you're gonna spread your message further, you still get them wobbly like, "Bleh." But you have to see it as it's not about me. It's about the people that are gonna hear that, and then people need to hear what you've got to say.
Right, 100%. So, Nicki, how do we get involved in the podcast? How do we support you today?
So I have a live event that's going down on my Facebook page and my personal profile. So just brand you and Nicki James, and that's at 10, which is why this is like one of those like moments.
That's all right. We're going to wrap up at 10 so we can all head over and cheer you on.
Yeah, so 10 o'clock, like we've got an amazing event with some incredible speakers. We've got Jess Cunningham, we've got Sherry Teagman, we've got Anna Parker Naples, Joe Fisher, and some of my clients, which will be absolutely amazing and epic prizes for like sharing and liking and loving on the podcast, essentially.
Amazing. So you guys at 10 o'clock, what I want you to do is stop what you're doing. Don't even let me wrap up. 10 o'clock, get yourself over to the Just Brand New page on Facebook. And go and see how you can get involved. Whenever Nicki launches anything into the world, it is a game changer for everybody who gets involved. So for the sake of a listen and a download, you definitely want to get involved, especially if there's prizes involved. Like I'm here for a little bit of that as well.
Mate, these prizes are insane.
They always are.
Above and beyond prizes, everybody.
They always are. Have you got anything else coming up that we need to know about that you are releasing into the world in the imminent future? Or is it this today? And then come back and speak to us about
today, and my challenge falls off the back of it. But yeah,
amazing.
Everybody who comes and follows, if they're interested, will find out about that anyway. But mainly, all podcast everything.
Beautiful. All podcast everything. 10 o'clock. Get over to the Just Brand New page on Facebook. Nicki, good luck. You don't need it because you're going to smash it out of the park. You are amazing, and we love you very, very much here at IATQB. Have a good day, babes. So I'm losing all my tech all over the place. It is definitely worth a listen if you haven't already. Go to all of your downloading places where you can download from. But also, if you want it in with a chance of winning some epic prizes, Nicki always puts some absolutely smashing prizes on the table. Head on over to the Just Brand New page on Facebook. And you can go and check out how to get involved. Where are we? Okay. Going to be inspired is the best thing you do. I felt a huge shift after I came. Sarah, come and join us. Come and join us on one of the days. I want to give you a big hug and say hi. I feel the same with LGBTQI. Yeah, absolutely. Any voice that is marginalized, we need to hear more of you. Any voice that is othered, we need to hear more of you. Members of the LGBTQ plus community, members of our Black community, members of our Asian community, come forward. Latinx, we want to hear from you wherever you are, and we want to raise you up. So thank you to Nicki for coming to join us this morning and for creating an incredible podcast. Go and check it out. Okay, back to Big Spill It. There it is. Marcus's show. It's growing bigger and bigger. And yes, he was absolutely todricking it up. You inspired me, actually, Marcus. You're watching along this morning. Daft Boy came up. I don't know if it's because my phone had overheard Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels. Because that is one of the nails, hair, hips. Is it hips, heels, or lips, heels? Nails, hair, hips, heels. I'm sure it's hips, heels. The Todrick Hall song is one of my absolute favorites and one that's on the I Am the Queen Bee soundtrack. If you go to Spotify, you can download or at least follow the I Am. If you just type in I Am the Queen Bee, there is an absolute list of bangers. I thought it was nails, hair, hips, heels. But I'm sure my phone overheard the snap of the fan because all of a sudden, throughout my Instagram, throughout my Facebook targeted advertisement, What are they? Daft Boy fans. So you inspired me to purchase a couple of fans for Be Inspired for our press wall. We have a press wall at Be Inspired, which I'm really, really excited about. A huge shout out to Jojo Smith and the team at Creative Sass. They are doing all of our set design this time. So if anybody came to Be Inspired originally, we are in the Impossible in Manchester. Doors are at 9 o'clock for kickoff at 9:30, and it finishes at 5 o'clock each day, or you can watch it online. But last time we didn't really do anything with regards to set design, so we had some pull-up things. Excuse me. But this time we have IATQB'd up the event. We've had banners made. We've got inserts made for all the places there could be inserts. We really are taking over the venue, really from a visual point of view as well. So really, really excited to kind of share with you inside the venue. Everyone saw that if you didn't see, you can get the on-demand catch-up if you get a ticket. To Be Inspired. Our last Be Inspired that we took into a TV studio. So last time we weren't able to do an event in the reels. We had to do it in a TV studio. And Jojo and the team at iStead Studios set that set. And I wouldn't have it any different now working with that team. They are absolutely phenomenal. So the stage is going to look beautiful. The room is going to look beautiful. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And I wanted to tell you a little story this morning, and you may have heard this story already, but there are two times that I have watched an event unfold and kind of watched along and thought, God, I really, really wish I could be a part of that. So the first one, and actually they just had their event last week, so huge shout out to Brad Burton and the team, Pippa, and the team at Now What, and Squad Brad Burton. He had an event 2.5 years ago, something like that, 2.5 years ago, called Now What Live. And I'd started to kind of get into Brad's world, and I'd seen him talking about this event, and I'd heard people talking about this event, and I was really curious. Oh, that looks like something that I could really get into. I'm a huge lover of events. I know that I charge up like a mobile phone charger when I go to events. It had been ages since I've been to one. And at the time, I really didn't have a lot of money whatsoever. It was a time when IATQB hadn't formed in the way that you see it today. It was a time when things were very difficult. I was working a lot. So I was doing what I would call lots of low value, high volume work. So lots and lots and lots and lots of work for not a lot of money. So I was on my arse, working my fingers to the bone or singing my voice to nothing. Sometimes doing 8 gigs of a weekend. And I was struggling. I was enjoying what I was doing. Yes, of course, I was working in my joy space, but I felt like I'd hit a glass ceiling. There was no other time that I could sing. There was no other time that I could work. I couldn't monetize anything else. And I didn't really know the direction that I was going in. And I felt very much like, well, now what? Now what? And I'd seen this event. I'd seen Brad talking about this event and people going to this event. And I saw him say, if money is an issue, then get in touch with the team and we will try our very best to make your attendance to the event happen. Right. So, when I talk about, there are a number of mentors that for me showed me a huge kindness that I will forever be grateful for. And I think the tickets were a couple of £100, very similar to Be Inspired setup. It was one day. And I was like, I really, really want to go. I'd been a couple of years previous. I'd been to the Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within, which is a 4-day extravaganza gratitude fest. I can't wait to do something really immersive like that again. And so I called his team, and I felt a little bit funny about it. So I called his team, made me feel a bit ashamed. And I was like, look, I really, really want to come to this event. And the event was the next day. So this really was an 11th hour situation. The event was the next day. And I'd called the team and I was like, look, I really, really, really would love to come to this event. Finances are a little bit difficult right now, but I can work, a couple of gigs sort of in hand and then pay you back, or if there's a payment plan or something like that. how could we make this work? And that's what they did. They allowed me to sort of split the cost. And I literally had enough money in my tank, like enough to put in my petrol in my car and drive down to Aston Villa. So I drove from Preston to Aston Villa. I drove that couple of hours in the morning, like the very next morning, got up at 5 o'clock, drove down to Birmingham and went to this personal development event where I met some of the most incredible people. Some of my forever friends are from this event. The likes of Diane Ivory, the gorgeous CSI Ivory, for example, Chris Dawes and Lindsay Dawes, huge friends of the show and friends of mine, who are the owners of Scruffy Monkey website design. I met some of the most incredible people, Michaela Wade, Vicky Head, who's our resident photographer for Be Inspired. All of these people, Tom Stanhope, those of you know, my brother in business, Tom Stanhope, all of these people I met as a direct result of getting off my arse and going to an event. Completely changed my group, my friendship group, if you will. And not because my friendship group wasn't nice. Like I have lovely, lovely friends, but they weren't going in the same direction as me. You know, there were a lot of people in the cabaret world who didn't really have aspirations other than going out to work every weekend and coming home, which is absolutely fine if that's what you want. But I always knew that there was more within me. I'd already kind of mapped out that I wanted IATQB to grow and what that looked like in my head, but it really was a catalyst. It was like light in the touch paper. Going to that event was enough for me to be able to see that there were other people that wanted more for themselves. There were other people that wanted to build on what it was that they were standing on already, that wanted to create stronger foundations, that wanted a trajectory. And that's what Now What Live did for me. It allowed me to awaken really to moving my fucking arse, to actually saying, no, I'm not going to sit on this anymore. I'm not just going to wake up every weekend going, oh, I'll do something next week. I'll do something next week. Actually doing something. It was a real shift for me. And for any of you that are sat out there right now that are thinking, oh, I don't know, or shouldn't I? Do it. And the reason why I say do it isn't because I want to line my pockets. The event itself isn't a huge money spend. Not that I would apologize for that anyway. You know, it's a huge, big event with lots and lots of moving parts and lots of teams. Of course, it's going to cost money. But that investment in myself, and they made it really, you know, they made it easy. They allowed me to spread the cost. And I know I've spoke to some of you about even gifting a ticket. That's how passionate I am about having the right people in that room, having the people that need this event right now in that room. I am so passionate about having the right people in the room, the right people have access to this, the right environment for you to feel energized to go into the last quarter of 2021 and go and rip it up, and do that with the support of your IATQB squad. Then that's what I want to make happen for you guys. Amy, that's exactly what the last Be Inspired did for me. So many amazing women in my life now, forever grateful. And that was just online, Amy, wasn't it? You know, just allowing yourself to be a part of it, allowing yourself to network in that way. So everyone that's got a ticket today, we will be opening up our pre-drinks and after-party group on Facebook, just for us, for all of our ticket holders, and for our speakers as well. So we'll be opening the gates to that so we can all get excited about the event together for all of our ticket holders, both on and offline. So keep your peepers peeled for an invite to that group. We'll be sending out an invite today, tomorrow, and the day after to all of our delegates as well. Yeah, just online, but the impact was huge. This is the difference a really incredible event can make. So people have been asking me, like, what of it? Like, what am I going to learn at this event? And the thing is, because of the nature of the speakers that we've got, because of the nature of the event, there is so much you can learn. So much. So we look at business development, personal development, and spiritual development, and everything in between. So for those of you that like, oh, I don't really know, like, specifically, I want to learn something more specific. This is overall a inspirational event, a motivational event. This is an event where you're going to learn loads, and then you're going to be able to refer back to it, because we're going to give you it in on-demand format as well. You're going to be able to access in the speakers area more value and more content from each of our speakers. They've each given you additional mini courses, PDFs, videos, extra learning. There's in the room, we get swag. If anyone doesn't know what swag is, swag stands for shit we all get, or gifts from us, from speakers on both days. So whether you've got a Thursday ticket or a Friday ticket, there's different swag on each of the days, and everyone, of course, gets fed. So if you are sat there and you're thinking, oh, I've been mooching around about this event now for the past couple of weeks, and I've been sat on the fence, and I don't know if I feel a bit anxious about going, I don't know if I'm ready. So we'll be keeping everyone as safe as humanly possible. We've got our I would love some space, or I would love a hug badges to make sure that we can check in with who needs a hug and who would like some space, and we're going to honor people's boundaries like that. We are offering this online, so you don't have to be in the room and still get all of the incredible value from it. I would just love if you're sat there thinking, I'm not sure, to just take the leap, because the amount of value you get for the sake of a couple of £100, or if you're watching online, £106, I think it turns out, including tax. It's a no-brainer. You guys spend thousands, I know you do, hundreds or thousands on courses and programs and what have you. And there is none better than the short, sharp, kick up the arse, ready to propel you into this next bit. So that's what I've got to say to you today. Obviously, my intentions is to work with as many of you as possible this week to help you get into that room. I will be supporting all of my speakers, making sure that all the last minute tweaks are all done. I've got a list as long as my arm to make sure that from a stage management point of view, everything runs beautifully and smoothly. I have ordered a costume, y'all. I have not ordered just one costume. I've ordered 2 costumes. So if anybody has seen sort of previous, you will all know the shiny tracksuit. You'll all have seen the poo suit. I think I may have topped the poo suit. I don't know how I've done it, but I think I may have done it. So it's absolutely worthwhile getting your ticket. I will not be revealing the outfit until I enter the stage wearing said outfit. So it is going to be absolutely worth it, I think, just to see what scrapes I'm going to get into now, because it's entertainment as well. It wouldn't be a Danny Wallace event. It wouldn't be an IATQB event if we weren't entertaining you, and you shall be entertained. No way can I join. Can I top the poo suit? Yeah, I can. I think I have. It's either way, it's going to make for dead good photos, and we've got a really beautiful way of ending the show as well, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, loads and loads and loads to look forward to this week. My intentions are to finish selling out the event, to work with as many of you as possible, to help make the event happen for you, as many of you as possible, and of course to support all of our incredible speakers. There are 22 phenomenal speakers. Lots of them are members of this community. It is an incredible thing to do as well, to support these wonderful people. Each of them have something to teach you. Each of them, you will take a huge takeaway that will 100%, I guarantee, change the way that you do life and business. 100%, I guarantee it, or I'll give you your money back. That's how absolutely 100% sure I am that you will learn something that you will directly, practically be able to apply to your life, to your business, that will change up the way that you do things forever. That's how powerful this was. This is. So I can't wait to see you too, Karen. No, you're going to be in the room as well. Sutid, you're going to be in the room on Friday. Yes, so excited to see you. Give you a big squeeze. As long as we're huggers. Loving the people that need space as well. My real big question is, will there be singing from you? I sobbed last time. Yes, there will be. There will be singing. It sounds incredible. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Wish I could join you, even just to see the suit. Hope you all have the best time. You can get yourself online access, sweetheart, and you can get yourself on-demand access as well. So anybody who gets an online ticket or an in-the-room ticket will have access to the whole event online, and will be able to access that for life. Lifetime access to everything. So get yourself an online ticket, darling. You will not regret it. There is loads and loads and loads of value to be had by not being in the room. So the quality of the team that we have in the room. We've got iStead Studios. The Zoom is going to be TV quality like you're in the room with us. And also we will be Zooming people in live. So we will be able to see you in the room if you're coming along. So it'll be just like you're with us. So yeah, super pooper scooper excited. And that's it today. I just want you to go and get your tickets. Stop what you're doing. Go and get your tickets. Stop fannying around. Stop waiting for life to happen to you. Start happening to life. Go and get yourself your Be Inspired tickets. Stop fannying about. If it is a difficulty from a financial perspective, get in my inbox. Let's see what we can make happen for you. All right, my darlings. Enjoy the rest of your day. I am going now. Where am I going now? I'm going to go and carry on with the stage directions and stage management. Finally hand everything over to our tech crew. Then I've got an intensive this afternoon with the guys from Opportunity who have had to fly over to Canada. We should have been doing it in real life today, but they've actually flown over to Canada to go on quarantine, ready to go over to the US to go and deliver a phenomenal talk. And I'm going to be supporting them with that. What else have we got coming up this week? Nothing else. It's just be inspired. That's all I want you to think about. That's all we need to focus on this week is be inspired. Get yourselves a ticket. I will see you on Wednesday where we'll be joined by some of our speakers before we head off into Manchester and we kind of go radio silent for a few days. All you will be seeing from all of our feeds will be what's going on in that room. Don't miss it if you have the chance. Right, my darlings, enjoy the rest of your day. See you all later. Let me know in the comments and also in the hive what your intentions are this week so we can cheer you on. I will see you all on Wednesday. If not, a lot before that anyway, because I'm going to be live all over the place telling everyone to buy the pissy tickets. I'll see you later. Tra.